everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, tonight was Smackdown live from Puerto Rico, one night before WrestleMania Backlash, I guess. So tonight was a pretty big night. It sets up basically everything for the tomorrow, as of time of recording. And it is also sets up a lot of other stories to come because of the draft. So the LWO kicked off Smackdown, and the Judgment Day, they came out, and this match became official. Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega versus Rhea and Dominic Mysterio in the main event. So what it was hard to not notice, Dom's heel heat was through the roof. To be honest, I have no idea what any of them said. It was more of a Spanish, exchange, promo back and forth. You can kind of tell what they're saying, but not really. So, after this, we had the OC versus the Viking Raiders, as it was announced last week. I thought this was a pretty fun match. The OC did win. So it does really look like the OC will be a much bigger thing on SmackDown than it was on Raw. Because on Raw, it was basically nothing after AJ Styles got injured. So then, after this, we had Damage Control attacking Bianca. So Bianca Belair, she came out and was talking about, oh yeah, after Backlash, I'm going to be the longest reigning women's champion of, the modern era or whatever. And, I really feel like that, well, we already basically knew the outcome, but this basically spoiled the outcome. Basically saying, oh yeah, 2 days she's going to be the longest reigning, ever. And if they keep saying that over and over, it's basically saying, oh yeah, she's winning, because obviously they're going to do this. Also, tell me why this match kind of has a better build than Asuka versus Bianca at Mania. So, once Damage Control attacked Bianca, Liv and Raquel came out for the save. Because obviously Dakota and Bayley next week have a match against them for the tag team titles because they beat them on Raw. So after this, we had a little backstage segment between the Bloodline. No Roman, no Paul, none of that. Basically, Solo said that he's going to do his part tomorrow, and you guys should do yours. Obviously, wrapping up the finger, because they've been teasing this whole little Solo turns on the Usos kind of thing, because Roman doesn't like them anymore kind of stuff. So after this, in my opinion, the worst part of the show, Cody Rhodes' promo. Obviously, we all know he's one of the best promos in this company right now, if we're being honest here. I don't think we've really seen a very bad promo from him. Right now, I'm just not into this match at Backlash. Obviously, yeah, we're all really invested into it, but this story, I'm not invested into. What story? This is the exact same promo he's been saying for, literally the last, 4 weeks. Oh, yeah, Brock Lesnar's a coward, he's scared, all of this stupid stuff that I've been saying for 4 weeks. And honestly, I feel like it's a really awful build for a match that a lot of people think might main event this pay-per-view. Also, how is it we've had 0 promo exchanges between Brock and Cody, and they're having maybe a main event match tomorrow? They've had, Cody's called him out, but they haven't actually, gone face-to-face and talked. It's just been attacks. And I think that is not how it should be going. I feel like attacking someone over and over and over, that's not how a feud works. like, obviously when you're deeper into the feud, but they've been feuding for 4 weeks. And honestly, this should not continue whatsoever. Not that anyone really thought it was, but if they were thinking about it, there should not be a rematch. Obviously, down the line, when Cody's champion, maybe they can revisit this Brock thing. But right now, Cody should beat him at Backlash and move on to Roman for SummerSlam, if we're being honest. Okay, next up, which I really liked, Karrion Kross versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I thought this was a really great match. Obviously, they had a really pretty big chunk of TV time for this match. So Shinsuke won this match. Because obviously, or not obviously, I guess a lot of us think that he's probably going to be in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Obviously, I do not think he's going to make it to the finals, but he's obviously probably going to be in that tournament, as he's going to be on the Raw side of things for it. This really did make Kross feel like a bigger star than he did before, because ever since that little Drew McIntyre thing, which was honestly a little mid, he's had nothing to do. I mean, he had that little Rey Mysterio thing, but like, nobody cared. Obviously, it would have been much nicer to see Kross win, but I feel like Shinsuke really deserved this win to like head higher into a possible main event scene, like if possibly he does win that tournament to go on to face for the World Heavyweight title. So after this, Cameron Grimes was talking to Adam Pearce. Corbin comes up. He's like, who are you? We should have a match next week or something. So they set that up. Coming out of this, I really don't want a feud between these two. I feel like Cameron Grimes beating a jobber on NXT is like the same thing as beating Baron Corbin. He really doesn't have much mystique to him. I think his win-loss record is probably one of the worst in WWE at all. Like in the past few years. Yeah. If it's going to be a little thing, I hope it's kind of like the Shinsuke Kross thing, where it ends after like 2 weeks and they just like have a little call out and then face again. Something like that. So, Roman Reigns returns to Smackdown next week. So, obviously, I feel like we all really know what this is going to be. This is going to be setting up the main event of Night of Champions, I believe. And, at the same time, I also think it's going to be the end of the Usos and the Bloodline. They've been planting the seeds for this for weeks, if not months, and since the big, for a pretty long time. I really think that we've all really known that the Usos, either they're going to turn on him, but Roman's going to turn on them, and that's going to happen next week. I don't know whether it's going to be Roman that turns on him, or if Solo turns on them, or maybe if they all gang up on Roman or something like that. I just feel like they're going to be outed from the Bloodline. So, the main event match. So, obviously it was a really good match, or pretty good match. Would I say it was my favorite part of the show? No, because I feel like, we've kind of already seen this. Not like, I know we haven't had this match exactly before, but I feel like we've seen, like, every single person in Judgment Day match up against Mysterio and Selena and all of that stuff. but I still think it was a good match. The crowd was very into it, really cheering on Zelina and Mysterio, who did end up winning. I thought the finish was pretty good. Dominic was going for Three Amigos, and then on the last one, Rey Mysterio rolled him up for the 3 count. So obviously after the match, they started attacking Rey, which resulted in this man, Bad Bunny, pulling up with the LWO. They look like they got all the street cred here, because honestly, they do. This is their hometown. Or not, I don't think LWO. This is Bad Bunny's, I believe, like, home country or something. So he has like a little stare down with Damien, but there's no physical contact between the two. Obviously, that already happened on the press conference earlier today. So, if I'm gonna be honest here, I think this was a really solid Smackdown, especially heading into Backlash. The crowd was really great tonight, and I'm really looking forward to how it's going to be tomorrow when you have even bigger stars and way bigger matches. I feel like it would have been probably a 9 for me if it weren't for the Cody Rhodes promo. I feel like that really bring it down, because there's so much things you could have done there, because Brock's there, because he's probably like just chilling at his hotel watching instead of being at Smackdown, and then having a call out promo, and having a promo exchange. But that's going to be it for today. I will see you guys in the next video. I will be reviewing Backlash tomorrow. So see you guys then. Bye.